If you find yourself struggling with a negative mindset, then this nightlight is for you. This is Redeeming the Time Brothers podcast. It's a podcast by Gene Kissinger and Norman Kissinger, two brothers who spent their lives in ministry and raising large families. Our desire is to provide a digital place for those who belong. And as always, we want to leave a nightlight on for that. Nightlight is out of 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 18. And everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you. About 3,500 years ago, in the wilderness of Sinai, the Israelites witnessed the most spectacular miracle in human history. God parted the Red Sea. They walked through on dry ground, and the Egyptian army that had pursued them was swallowed up by the waters. They saw walls of water standing on either side of them as they crossed. That's the kind of thing that should live in your head rent-free forever. But just 3 days later, they were complaining, and about a month after the miraculous deliverance, they actually said they wished they had died back in Egypt. They told Moses, "Would to God we had died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the flesh pots, and when we did eat bread to the full. For ye have brought us forth into this wilderness to kill the whole assembly with hunger." That's Exodus 16:3. They had trained their minds to search for problems. And when you're looking for bad things, no surprise, you'll find what you're looking for. Even when really good things happen, you discount them and find fault with them. You're essentially becoming blind to blessing. The Israelites had manna from heaven, bread that literally fell out of the sky every morning. They had water from a rock. They had the presence of God with them in a pillar and a cloud by day and a fire by night. But their negative mindset kept them from seeing it. They were looking through a filter of discontent, and it colored everything. I've seen this in my own life. There have been seasons when I was running on empty, when it seemed like everything that could go wrong did go wrong. And in those seasons, if I wasn't careful, I could focus so much on what wasn't working that I completely missed what God was doing. I remember a time when a friend came by and blessed our family out of the blue, and it left me speechless. This doesn't often happen to me, but it was God's way of tapping me on my shoulder and saying, "Don't worry, I've got this." But if I had been consumed by my problems, I would have missed the moment of grace. Here's what Paul teaches us: in everything give thanks. Notice he didn't say for everything. In everything, he said. We don't thank God for the hard things themselves, but we thank him in the midst of them, because we know that he's still on the throne. He's still taking care of his kids, still providing in supernatural ways. When they finally made it to the promised land, it should have taken 11 days. It took them 40 years. They still couldn't get past their complaints. So can we learn to be thankful today? God bless you. Have a great day.